Hi guys, it's Belle here, and it is time for prompt 5 of hashtag the Oddtober24. These are the prompts put together by the lovely April at Pink Odd Bird and the lovely Priscilla at Release the Crafting, and it's being hosted by Pink Odd Bird, hence Oddtober. Links will be down below for April's channel. So today's prompt, if you saw day 4's tag, I'm still not sure what I think about it, but we're moving on as we do. Day 5, prompt 5. After a brief stare down, the animal moves on, and can we all just say, thank goodness? Anything dribbling that much from teeth that bad with eyes that glow, we need it to move on quickly. Just ahead, I see a fork in the road. Both routes have ominous signs, but one direction is closed off. I wanted to just work on the direction that's closed off. That's what I wanted to do. So that's what we're doing. We're going to pull in some book page, which I did for the last prompt. And can I find my glue? This is a good start, isn't it? Okay, found my glue. So let's glue this down. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Do I want this? We're not going to see any of that, so it doesn't matter. And as I'm filming this before the last tag went up, I haven't seen any of your comments, so I have no idea what you think of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. When I put it in my little tag box, which I am going to do on camera when I decorate it, guys, because I did ask if you guys wanted to see me try and do something with it, and you guys said yes, you'd like to see that. So I am going to do that at camera at some point in October. I just need to get this journal sorted first. But when I put it with all of the tags in that tag box, do you know what? It didn't actually look as out of place as I thought it was going to, which makes me happy. I'm just a gal who likes coordination in her life and in her crafting. And I really struggle with not having that. So it doesn't sort of look as bad as I thought it might, which, you know, yay, because that's what we want. Let me just trim the tap of this. And then what I want to do, I was wondering about inking it beforehand, but I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I could, but as soon as I add Mod Podge to the ink, it's going to I might have it like that, half of it and the words. I might do that. Okay, so now I'm going to Mod Podge this. Okay, I have my Mod Podge. Mod Podge, Mod Podge. And we are going to really just put that all over. This skeleton is one of the new Tim Holtz collage sheets from this year's Halloween collection. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like after yesterday's tag, I'm starting to get a bone theme for this one. So I wanted the skeleton behind, even though you're not going to see a lot of it. So sometimes I feel like that's a waste then, but I don't know. I have it in my head. This is what I want. So do you know what? That's what we're going to do. Let's put it up near the top. Let's do that. Really rub that down. We can see the book page underneath, which is from a vintage Scottish horror book. So that's cute. Again, you can't actually tell that now, but in my head I know, and I know then that it's all themed. So I hope you're having a good start to your week. This will go up on Tuesday. I did say I didn't know if I was going to do them all on camera, and I still don't know if I'm going to do them all on camera. It will depend on how busy the month gets and what other things I have going on. But, you know, we'll enjoy them while we can. Right, where's the lid to this? Okay, so that's on there. I need to make sure that's dry because I am then going to come on and add some inks. But whilst that's dry in a minute, I have the sign that says, oh, did I just lose those other ones? The Bone Collector. Again, it's a Timmy Holtz sign, and I'm going to use my alcohol inks. I've got latte and ginger, and I just want to grunge this up a little bit. I should really get some burnt sienna out, but my problem with the burnt sienna is I love it, but oh my goodness, does a little go a long way? And I often forget to put a little on it, but I feel like I want some of the burnt sienna, so I am going to grab some. And I just, well, no, this has got the red on it too, so this might actually work, the ginger. I just want this a little bit of a different colour and a little bit grungy. I don't care about the back. The back really is not important. So I'm then going to leave that dry. Now I have alcohol inks all over me. I'm then going to leave that to dry to one side. I feel like it needs another colour on there, you know. And this is dry enough. Now, should we do what we did yesterday? Should we bring in some of the Distress inks, because we're not using the mica. It's just not happening. That's that. I'm not even going to. So I've got the Distress Oxide Spray Vintage Photo. And then I am going to bring in, just like in the other ones, some of the Distress Oxide Cracked Pistachio. So I like some of that green. And we are going to spray that a little bit to get some movement here and there. I don't want it over everything because I want to see some of it. And then we're just going to bring in a little bit of that black soot oxide. And just like yesterday's, I want some streaks, if I can get them. I just want it a bit kind of streaky. Again, a lot of that is going to be behind the other things that I'm going to do. But I'm going to dry that a little bit and then we will continue. So that is delicious. It's not completely dry yet, but that's okay. That is delicious. Yeah, I like that. And okay, so what I want to do is, I think I'm going to ink it up around the edges first with some black soot. Sorry, my sponge was over the other side of the room because it's chaos. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know how people can craft in chaos. I know a lot of you guys like it. You're like, oh gosh, yeah, when my table's messy and everything's like crafting chaos, I get so inspired. No, I cannot stand chaos. And right now, if anyone came in my living room, they'd just kind of look and go, I think I want that peeling. I think I like that. I mean, the books come off as well, but I'll just grunge under there. Yeah, I think I like it peeling a little bit. Maybe I can bring some of this up too. Yeah, okay. Okay, a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, that's just delicious straight away as a background, isn't it? Right, so I took some of the Tim Holtz paper. It's this corrugated one. and I cut it into spikes. And then I inked around the edge with black soot, but then I also used some of the Stays On Black Cherry ink pad, and I just kind of added it to the tips and in random places. And we are going to add these on because these are going to be our they're going to be our fence that is impassable, like the area that you can't get through. That's what these are going to be. And then if we have this kind of like this, like that, I want them a bit wibbly wobbly like that. And then I need, maybe I've got a couple of other ones here, and I was thinking of having them as kind of the in-between bits. So let's have a look at what this would look like. So sort of like that and like that. I think I like that. So we want that on there. And I am going to glue it. And there is a reason I'm going to glue these edges. Excuse me, reaching right now. Firstly, though, I really want to scruff that edge up a little bit. So there is a reason I'm going to glue these, because we're going to work with something that's going to be a bit trickier and fiddly. So I'm just going to do this on the edge and on the edge here. And I feel like that could go like that. And then this one, maybe we can have it hanging a little bit. That would look good. Yes, we'll do that. I just need these stuck in place. So this is the bit that is barred. We cannot get through this bit. I think I'm only going to have the one up here. It's going to look like it's missing one. So that's going to be like that. Unless I do, whoa! Unless I do want one down here. I think it kind of works if we do, doesn't it? So I'm going to do that. So yeah, I wanted these spikes. We've got the bone behind with some ink. This is going to go on here. Okay. Now what I want is this dry yet? Yeah, the bone collector's dry. I want this to kind of be the sign that hangs from it. But here's what I'm thinking. I have this chain and I want this to act as the chain that's holding this gate shut. I mean, admittedly, you could get it over the top of there, couldn't you? But let's not think too hard about this. Let's just go with it. Yeah, so I want this to be the chain. I'm going to pull a bit more through there. And then I want the chain to also go through. Will it go through there? Is this too wide? Oh no, I think it's too wide. Okay, so that's not going to work. But we could still have it hanging because I can do something else. All right. So I want these on here like this. And I want this to be the chain. I need it nice and flat behind, or as flat as possible. And then I'm wondering if we want it to go around twice. That's what I'm wondering. So we need it to kind of be like that. And then the bone collector can hang from it. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to get around that one. So sorry, I'm just getting my snippers, my metal trimmers. Okay, we're going to have that. I think I want this one a bit longer, so we're going to do it about here. I want it hanging. I was looking to see if I had a lock, but the only little lock charms that I have are actually what they're called. They've got little love hearts on them, and there's no way I can take the love heart off. So we are stuck not being able to have that. All right then, where's my other one? Oh my gosh, I literally have it on my table somewhere. I tell you, after I've done this tag, I am doing the biggest tidy. It's probably going to take me quite a while. So we're going to lock the gate. I'm going to go through the bottom one first. Like so. Then we're going to lock the top one. And this is kind of going to act as my lock because I don't have one. Like so. Right. So obviously I can now stick these down. So let's do that before we start going and sorting the other ones out, shall we? Let's lock this one down for lock. Let's glue this one down first. My gosh, I'm locking it for myself too. Like so. Right, we got that down. And this. And that one goes down. And then this one will be a bit trickier because it does have the chain under it, but that's okay. That is okay. Okay, brilliant. Now let's do this one. Let's do this. Let's have it at an angle like that. Doo-doo. So you can probably tell already, guys, that I'm much happier with this tag than the last tag. Like so. I really need to pull that chain though because I want it to come through a bit more. Okay, so we've got that. And then I'm going to need to add the sign like so. Okay, so sorry, I had to pause a minute, but I attached that. So now look, sign moves. Love that. And I also thought I'm going to add another, I mean, this says bones down there as well though, but I could add another like little I want to say stabby thing. I like the fact it says bones, but we've got bones there, and do we want that? Do we want to leave it like that? I feel like I like it with it. I feel like it needs another bit. If I could move it so that maybe it says bones like that. Does that look stupid? Another one like that where it says bones. I mean, I kind of like it like that. So it's taking up some of the gap, but we still get the word bones. We just want bones in this. I don't know where the story's going. I don't know why I've started with the bones. I saw the dog. I thought bones. It may end up having nothing to do with bones because this is the road that says bones. So maybe the dog came from there. Okay, now what I also want to do is I've got some of this kind of autumn mix. So I want to add some mossy kind of stuff onto here, but I want it to be like the more, oh my gosh, this is everywhere. I want it to be the browner kind of moss. like that because I want it to look dead. So I wanted some of that. So we're going to glue that on. And then we're going to wait for this to dry a little bit. But I kind of wanted, yeah, I wanted to bring in some of this stuff. Because we're out in the woods. And this is, who knows how long this fence has been here. Just get all the little bits possible. This is where I need, there they are. I was going to say, this is where I need my tweezers a bit more. Pressing all of that down. That needs some glue along there. Normally I use green, but I thought this would work good because, you know, it's autumn. So I don't know in the real world if it would really be turning this colour, but it doesn't matter because this is what I want on here. So this is what we're going to do. I want a bit more up here. I'm going to add some more moss to it. I tell you, I've just been looking for texture. So on this one, we've got metal, we've got movement, we've got this lichen moss stuff. Tap, 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 tap. I will use all that bit too. I'll just put some glue there and then I'll just stick it all back on. I mean, little twigs would probably be good too. That'd be good. I am already in love with that, but I kind of want it going all the way along the bottom. I want it all along the bottom. A bit like we were using the texture paste last time. But I feel like this would have been bordered up on the fork in the road. And maybe there'd be some like rocks as well. I don't have teeny tiny rocks. I probably have something I could use as teeny tiny rocks. I have those glass beads, don't I? They'd work as rocks. They really would. But I thought this would work, you know, because maybe they've been pushed straight into the ground, these spikes. Really hardened in there, and then mud packed around them, and then around where all the stones and the mud is, that's where the moss has kind of caught. I'm wondering, right, because I can use it when it's dry, I'm just wondering if I want some actually up on the wood itself, because I can pull some off and just see what I think of that. In places, like almost like tucked down. No, I feel like that's too much. Let's add a bit more down here then. So yeah, that's what I want to add on this. This is the texture we're going for. Oh, I'm so much happier with this tag. This feels very much more like a me tag. Oh, I've got some of that glow in the dark paste as well that Tim Holtz brought out. I want to add some glow. Ooh, this smells like, it almost smells like, I don't know, jam, toast. It's very weird. I don't know. Do we want to add some of the orange in there too, just to, I don't know, bring in a bit more colour in places? Change it up a little bit, give it another dimension. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So that is that in there. Oh yes, definitely a good idea to add some of that orange. It just adds another layer because of the different colours. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but the only time of year I really work with this stuff is autumn for Halloween projects. And I don't know why I do that, because I love this stuff. I love working with mosses and wood and grass and, well, not grass, but flowers. And I work a lot with dried flowers. You've seen me work a lot with dried flowers. I'm just tapping it. Oh, yeah. I'm so much happier. You can tell I'm singing. I don't think I sang on the last one. Oh, let it go, Belle. I will let it go. It's just because I'm literally filming it the same day, so it's in my head a lot. Okay, right. Well, I don't want to waste this moss, so I am just going to scoop it all up and put it back in the bag as little bits. All right, so we have, hold on, we have this now, guys. Oh, love it so much. Right, now what I want to do is I want to add another sign, because it says another sign, and I've got either some Tim Holtz paper here or one of his tags tops. And let's rip them out and see which one I prefer. I want it to kind of have that feeling like it's almost wood, but it's not quite wood. And let's see with this one. This will be a bit harder, which could be good for a tag top. But I want it, I want it really irregular. Could do both. Could do it kind of like that. Because I do feel like it needs something behind it if it's going to be the tag. First of all, I need my walnut stone. Oh, do you hear that, guys? It was an ink pad avalanche. So I need my walnut stain, and then I need my black soot. And then we're going to decide what to do. Okay, sorry, I had to grab some thread because I'm going to put that behind. So we've got this, and I do want this kind of looking grungy because, well, that's just delicious, isn't it, guys? And on this, I want it to say either it's too late or too late, or yeah, too late. So I want it to be a bit like looks like someone's kind of drawn it a bit, you know, painted it on there a bit. I don't want it perfect. I want it to look like they've kind of painted it on there in a rush. So I want it kind of grungy. And too late for what? That's the question. And I'm thinking, because we've got the red on there, we could either emboss some red, or we can just add the stays on the way I did to that, which I think actually works. Oh my gosh, this is looking a little bit dark. It's looking quite dark, guys. It's looking quite dark. Oh dear. So I want that on there like that. I'm going to add loads and loads of thread. And I think what I want to do is kind of stitch the thread onto the back to, again, bring in a little bit of that fabric or fabric texture just behind. And also it just adds to the crazy messiness, doesn't it, guys? Like, I really feel like I'm going to have all this thread. Let's just really stretch it out a little bit. Let's glue some to the back of here too. Let's stitch the first bit on here, and then we're going to glue. So that went a bit wibbly wobbly, but that's okay because that kind of adds to it all. I want it kind of too late. Too late for what, guys? You need to also stick this right down onto here. So this is going to be the tag. And then what I thought is I have these tiny little brads. Again, they're Tim Holtz ones, and they're the ones that are supposed to look like screws. So we are going to make it look like they've been attached. Ugh, told you I need to fix this. They're going to look like they're being attached. They've been attached, but I only want them attached on 3 sides. Really need to fix it. Yeah, I only want it attached on 3 sides. And I wanted the little ones that look like screws, and I only have the teeny tiny, so it might have been better with the bigger ones, but this is what I've got, so this is what I'm working with, guys. I just wanted it to look like nails almost. That's gone in, and I don't care that they're mix match, because I feel like if you're trying to put a sign up in a hurry to warn people off, you're not really caring if everything's the same as the others. You're just trying to grab whatever you can to make sure. And obviously this is not the road we are taking on our adventure, but also I'd just like to point out that it could, I'm trying to see if I've got a sheet of paper where you can really see everything, because hold on, okay, because I want you to really be able to get the effect of all the threads hanging as well, which, and we've got this, I mean, we pulled that edge up, but we didn't actually need it. We've got the too late. Let's pull this up too. Too late. Coming down, so it looks like someone's just written on it. I was wondering, I don't think I've got a red pen. I'm just going to quickly check, because I think hold on, well, I've got like a biro red pen. It's not quite the same. I wanted like a gel red pen, but I wanted to kind of add, this is not going to work. There we go. I wanted to add like a little bit of red to the letters, almost like whoever was writing them, maybe they had blood on their hands already. So too late. And what, I don't know if it'll work or not, but we're going to try it. I was thinking on the bone collector sign, I want to try some of this ink too. That's what I want. And it should be fine on there, because maybe some on the edge too, because it's a permanent ink pad, so it should be fine. Let's bring in some of that. This is just going dark now, guys. We are not going this way. I mean, thank goodness we can't, hey? Thank goodness the car can't get down there, because it's all blocked off. But yeah, no way I'd be going down there anyway. So, hold on. So there we go, guys. This is day 5. I love this. This is my favourite tag. This feels like a bell tag. It's got layers. It's got textures. It's grungy. Yeah, this definitely feels like my favourite tag so far. So, after a brief stare down, the animal moves on. Just ahead, I see a fork in the road. Both routes have ominous signs, but one direction is closed off. So the direction that closed off is saying too late, and then bone collector. Down, has that dried on there yet? It's drying. It will dry though. Bone collector, which moves. We can even move the chain a little bit. We've got all the moss. We've got the metal. I need to put the day on the back. So yeah, I really like this one. This is my favourite so far. Haven't even looked at tomorrow's yet. And yeah, it's got a bit of a grungy, scary feel to it, guys. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back again soon for another video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of spooky crafty fun. Bye for now.